The hierarchy in the DC universe has changed forever as Black Adam hits our screens. So today, I'm here to stop and take the time to review Black Adam. Please note that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My name is SDub Nation, and you are free to comment down below your very own opinion on Black Adam. And man, that end credit scene. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That's going to pop up on your screen right now. And also that DC playlist, that link is in the description. And with that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get right into our review.
My son sacrificed his life to save me. These powers are not a gift, but a curse. Born out of rage.
I think this movie had to be in my top 10 most anticipated comic book films of the year, and definitely in my top 10 movies of the year. So with that being said, let's move right into the good. And the good thing that comes to mind here is that this movie was solely made for the fans of The Rock. And even some fans of DC, I'm pretty sure The Rock even said that this movie is made for the fans. The fans' reaction for this movie has been especially positive, and the critics score not so much. But if you are a fan of The Rock, then you already know what type of movie you are going to get with this. And I am a fan of The Rock, and I already knew what movie I was in store for even before the critics came out with the reviews. Clearly, it's like any old Rock vehicle, and definitely an enjoyable one as usual. I found the film's epic action to be thrilling. Like, it was supposed to be a summer blockbuster rather than an October release. And this movie was supposed to come out in July, but Super Pets took that spot. I don't know for whatever reason why, because Thor: Love and Thunder wasn't going to get washed out by this movie, I think. But I definitely think that a Black Adam coming out in the same month as Thor: Love and Thunder, a lot of more people would rather see Black Adam again than Thor: Love and Thunder again. That's because it's just so much fun. The movie itself is incredibly entertaining, and I would definitely watch it again. I would definitely buy another ticket to go see it again, to take another friend to go see it again. The Rock plays himself again, but with an edge. He kills a lot of people. And that's the nature of Black Adam. He's not really a hero, but he's also not really a villain. He's definitely an anti-hero, and he definitely kills. And that's one of the things that I really like about these type of characters, is that you could just have them have carnage. And the carnage on screen was fantastic to me. The moment that Black Adam gets introduced, he looks like a formidable force. He looks like a power to be reckoned with. And I enjoyed all of it. And especially because The Rock looks incredible as this character. And the kills do not disappoint. It's almost like a video game, how these people die. It's so amazing. I loved all of it. And some of it is actually pretty funny. I mean, how they die is actually pretty funny. He just looks like a final boss character, just going around smacking people, grabbing people by the legs and electrocuting them out of their own body. And he's taking apart limbs. And all of it is just so much fun. And you just love seeing the carnage of this character. I also really like the Justice Society. Hawkman's actor just has this cool vibe about him that really brings Hawkman to life. He is a little bit one-dimensional. There is a few things that they change about his character. He's kind of like a Captain America style character, where he's the leader of the Justice Society, but he also just doesn't give up. And with every fight he did, he got right back up. Every time he got put on his butt, he got right back up. Dr. Fate was a scene stealer. I wanted a little bit more of him, but I think The Rock did say that we are going to get more of Dr. Fate past this movie. So I can't wait to see more of him. But yeah, he was a scene stealer. It's kind of hard not to find similarities to Doctor Strange, but Dr. Fate did come out first, and you have to know that going into the movie. The characters of Cyclone and Atom Smasher aren't really big characters inside of the film. Atom Smasher, he was there. I guess he was supposed to be comic relief. I only found one of his jokes to be funny. And Cyclone, I actually liked her. And I kind of liked her and Atom Smasher's dynamic, but I really liked Cyclone's power display and how they visualized her powers. All of it was just stunning. She looked amazing in this movie. I wouldn't mind seeing more of the Justice Society past this movie. Really, anytime action started, it looked spectacular. The CGI on this film looked great, and I don't even think it has the $200 million budget that Thor Love and Thunder had. This film is definitely a spectacle, and The Rock has the physicality to pull this off and make Black Adam come to life. But with all of that being said, the positive, Justice Society, action, fun, blockbuster stuff. This movie is not without its negatives. Let's move right into the bad. And the bad thing that comes to mind here is that this movie is just not good. It's not good. It's not great. It's not excellent. It's not good. I had a good time with it, but I can see how people wouldn't like it and how it got the score on Rotten Tomatoes. When I came out of the movie, I told my friends, yeah, a good 56, a good 54 to 56. And I can see how people would think that, really, maybe this movie could grow on me in time like how BVS did and like how Man of Steel did. But man, I didn't come out of this movie seeing the guilty pleasure that some people are seeing it as, like I did with Aquaman. When I came out of Aquaman, I was like, this is just a fun time. I loved this movie. I had so much fun with it. When I walked out of Black Adam, I just didn't really feel anything. I want to see more of Black Adam. I want to see more of the Justice Society. I wouldn't mind seeing that. And I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel where this sequel could go with the character that pops up in the end credit scene. But I found this movie's plot and story to suck. It's very generic. In a world where the superhero content is oversaturating the market, this film feels like just one of the bunch. The Rock clearly wanted to bring Black Adam to the screen, but he wanted to bring Black Adam to the screen in his own way. So he would rather have Black Adam be kind of like a hero figure rather than the anti-hero that he is inside of the comics. The villain, it was just generic. He sucked and bad overall. Now, his action scenes were cool as hell, but the villain definitely didn't win me over. The story and plot, like I said, felt generic. And it's sad I say this, because despite the generic trailers, which didn't do this movie any justice because the generic trailers lined up pretty well with this film, I had faith for this movie. It was in my top 10 of the year. I mean, why wouldn't I have faith for this movie? There's also a kid in this movie that The Rock tries to use to ground Black Adam to his humanity, but this kid sucks. His acting, his line delivery, everything about him sucks. He was so cringy, horrible child acting. And I grew up on child actors. Child actors were the thing. They were actually acting. And even today, I can look back in those things and say, yeah, those child actors were acting. I guess the director couldn't really pull anything great out of this kid actor. No disrespect to the kid. He just needs to get better when he's acting. I'm just saying. Everything about him, I hated. That was my number one negative coming out of the movie. I hated the kid. And lastly, horrible dialogue. The writing in this movie was just horrendous. For The Rock to be working on this movie for 14 years, I wish he would have gotten a better writer to write this dialogue, because the dialogue sucks. It's predictable. It sucks. And this is not on the actors, because the Hawkman actor, all of his stuff one-dimensional dialogue, predictable dialogue. The Hawkman actor did the best job he could do, and he's in one of my positives. Dr. Fate was excellent. The Rock was great, but the dialogue to me just felt so cheesy, and it felt like they tried to make Black Adam a Knuckles and Drax fish out of water character. I can see why they would do that, because he's coming back after 5,000 years, but he's not dumb. He's intelligent. Like, the Black Adam isn't dumb. I can see how he would react strangely to a mirror or to a bed or to a TV, but he's not an idiot. I feel like this movie tried too hard to make him feel like a Knuckles, a Drax kind of character. And frankly, I think that joke only works 2 times. In conclusion, Black Adam is exactly what the trailers promised. A generic DC Rock vehicle, but a damn good time at the movies. To me, I saw too many positives that outweighed the negatives. But the negatives should not be ignored, and frankly, they can't be ignored when the last third act is about a villain that you don't care about, and throughout the entire 2 hours and 4 minutes, there's a kid that you just hate and want to die in the movie. Black Adam, to me, I would say is a B+, and a 7.5 out of 10. And I'll say stay for the credits, especially stay for the credits, because Superman is in it. Yeah, I spoiled it. Everybody knew about it anyway. Superman's in the movie, which is awesome. And also know what you're getting yourself into. But if you're going to go see Black Adam, you definitely already know what you're getting yourself into if The Rock's face is on the poster. Alright guys, that is it for the review. Please note that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion. And you're free to comment down below. What did you think of Black Adam? Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That's going to pop up on the screen right now. And also that DC playlist. That link is always in the description. With that being said, guys, please don't forget to come back later for all DCEU films ranked. And with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Peace.